Hi, good afternoon. Recently, RCBC automatically gave me a credit limit increase. I was not expecting that because they had just given me an increase perhaps 5 months ago. So that increase was indeed unexpected but very much welcome. So when I received that increase, I decided to myself, how about I make a video as to why I like my RCBC Hexagon credit card. So this video will talk about the top 3 things as to why I like the RCBC Hexagon Privilege MasterCard. So I'm gonna start as to lounge access. And before I start, let me just make a disclaimer that in this video, what I will talk about will be based on my personal experience. So your experience may vary, it may differ, you may not agree with me, but what I will say is truly based from my own experience in my dealings with RCBC, both online and in their physical banks. So first is lounge access to banks. When I traveled to Shanghai and Bali last year, I was able to utilize and maximize the free lounge access to PAGs in NAIA Terminal 3. Although, when I used the lounge on April 2024, when we were bound to Shanghai, your RCBC Hexagon will grant a free lounge access to the cardholder and one companion. However, around December of 2024, I noticed na ang nakalagay na lang is dun sa lounge is that the cardholder is the only one who has free lounge access. If you want to bring a companion, they have to pay a corresponding fee. So just take note of that. But indeed, if you are a cardholder, might as well make use of the privilege because then you will have a space for yourself where you can eat, you can drink, and you can charge your devices and you could relax before your flight. More so if your flight is a red-eye flight, you would really need that free beverage and meals before you board your plane. So that's number 1, the lounge access to PAGs. The next one is priority banking. So I have experienced this multiple times, both in their hotline and in their physical banks. So I'm gonna talk about their physical banks. So when you go to the bank, meron silang kiosk, DIY, or ikaw ang magmamanage kung ano ba yung purpose kung bakit nandun ka sa bank. So you would key in your transaction for that day. So let's say for example, I'm going to make a deposit. Kahit sobrang daming tao sa bank, immediately kapag Hexagon ka, mauuna ka sa pila. I've experienced this many times. Kasi parang may automatic na labeling, ika-categorize ka as Hexagon sa receipt, like sa priority number mo. So, instead na you will queue for a long time, ikaw ang mauuna. So that saves you time, and it's indeed a perk and a privilege for being a loyal RCBC Hexagon Privilege Club member. So that's for the physical banks. As to their hotline, whenever I call RCBC, ano ba yung hotline ng RCBC? Let me see. Oh, just search it online or nandun naman yun sa likod ng cards nyo. Whenever I call RCBC, immediately there's a line for premium card holders, so hindi ka maghihintay ng matagal. It will just take you less than a minute, and then meron ng agent na magkikater sa kung ano man yung needs mo. So that's a perk because then it saves you time, it's more convenient, right? So that's the second one, priority banking, which is true to their word. RCBC is true to their word on that one, na you have the convenience of priority when you are an RCBC Hexagon Privilege Club member. Then third one, and I recently just made use and maximized this perk, which I, in hindsight, sana noon pa man ginawa ko na to sa lahat ng international trips ko abroad, but it has free travel insurance. So I'm going to an international trip in the next 2 weeks. And I used my RCBC Hexagon credit card in booking my international flights. And then I remembered na kapag ginamit mo yung credit card mo na RCBC Hexagon, meron kang free travel insurance. And indeed, when I logged in online, and kasi kailangan mo i-enroll yung sarili mo sa free travel insurance program nila, type mo lang sa Google, free travel insurance RCBC application or enrollment, ganun. It will guide you to a website, and then i-register mo lang yung sarili mo, flight details mo as to what airline and as to the coverage. If you use your credit card in booking your international flights, Malayan Insurance, the partner of RCBC, insures you for a maximum period of 15 days. So yun lang, kasi 15 days lang yung maximum niya. My trip is more than 15 days, but well, okay na rin kasi wala, diba? So I had to make sure that I was insured for the days na hindi ako covered ng RCBC. But that's already a perk, because what if may travel ka na let's say 7 days lang or 10 days lang, you are already covered. RCBC pays it for you. So make sure that if you are a cardholder of RCBC Hexagon, make use of that perk. So aside from automatic credit limit increase, which I just experienced last month, those are the top 3 reasons why I love my RCBC Hexagon credit card. First, free launch access to PAGs for the cardholder, priority banking both in the hotline and in the physical banks, and free travel insurance. I hope that if you apply for an RCBC Hexagon Platinum credit card, you also get approved of it. Thank you. Bye-bye.